Yes, your eyes are not tricking you. That is snow in the desert. This guy is actually sliding down a snow hill. Massive amounts of spiders covering the sky in Brazil. How would you like it if it rained spiders on you? And these aren't the small type. These are very huge spiders, and they cover entire areas above you. They somehow make this matted, massive sort of like net of spider web from telephone pole to tree, covering the entire sky. Some of the most amazing footage of a twister in Colorado. While these guys were chasing it down, they realized they were running out of gas. Probably not the best idea to be running out of gas when you're chasing a twister that could easily change directions on a drop of a hat and goes as fast as your car does. Yeah, something strange is going on with Saudi Arabia over the last few months. You know, locusts, hail, snow in the desert turning green in some places. Some think it's maybe these plagues that we saw in Egypt. Of course, we also had a river turning red. It's just really weird. Where do you go when the ground beneath you starts to liquefy? This is what happened to these people in Palu. They were literally not sure where to go because the ground beneath them was becoming unstable and liquefying, and houses were falling all around them, and literally some of them were just traveling down the road. It's almost as if it was like a lily pad. The ground just started breaking up and moving all over the place, and it was a result of a quake that caused the ground to be loosened up and have this weird effect. And this often happens in coastal regions. What a strange sight in the sky. This actually happened more than a year ago over Jerusalem. You have this strange halo effect that to this date no one can really explain what it is or how it happened. Now you can't exactly tell from this footage how big that massive slab of rock is that fell, but if you look closely you'll see little dots of people underneath the rock. Yes, that is a very massive piece of rock, all right? That's why these guys are freaking out, running the opposite direction.
Ready? Ready?
think that guy maybe mistimed his flooring his car there just a little bit. Maybe he thought it was just a little tiny river. No, it was enormous, dude. And now he's floating down it. And I'm not sure what to think of this video clip here, but it looks like he's looking out his side window in his car. I think it's some sort of hill or something to the side that just has massive amount of water overflowing it. It just looks insanely huge. And there's been a ton of this going on of recent. You see this massive mud river coming down and just filling up the town. There's actually a number of videos that I could post showing stuff like this happening every week. I mean, there's tons of this. This one here is in Turkey. It's like every week there's a new city. Brazil, I've done like a ton of videos covering this kind of stuff, but it's just amazing some of the footage you can find for this. At first glance, this may look like some sort of strange mud geyser or something, or a volcano of mud. But in reality, what's going on here is there's a bridge right where that mud is out from, and there's a massive river of mud water barreling down at top speed. And once in a while, it's hitting the edge and shooting up like insanely huge, like you see this here. So that just gives you a little bit more context to what this video actually is. This clip is actually in the Swiss Alps. These servicemen are sort of screwing around when an avalanche comes, and one of them decides that he wants to jump in the car right before it comes near him. I thought these cloud formations were so amazing. I don't know if these are like time-lapsed or what's going on here, but whoever took this footage is just really, really beautiful.